good with my YouTube family? We back with another reaction video. Don't mind this. I cut myself playing around too much. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get beat up. I ain't get folded. I ain't get sent to the 12 boom. I ain't get landed on my head. None of that. You know what I'm saying? I got cut myself on the forehead. You know what I'm saying? Playing around too much. You know, flipping scissors like these. You know what I'm saying? You know how you be flipping the scissors around your finger. I don't know if I'm the one who do that, but yeah, that's how that happened. But more importantly, we got Synsei back. You know, that boy Sin. As I'm recording this, he's streaming, so I'm gonna, record this. They go out in the stream, you feel me? I'm go out in the stream. But we got Homelander. The Nazi season, you feel me? You feel me? Yeah, we know what time it is, especially when it's the boys at Homelander. You know, we know. So, Sin channel will be linked down below, along with the original video. Make sure you go show us the love. Hit the sub button. We almost at 2K. We 200 away. Y'all crazy. Y'all got through that quick. Y'all got me there. Hey, I appreciate y'all, bro. That being said, I ain't said. You feel me? You feel me?
Last time on The Boys, Season 1 Hood Review. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. We talked about a lot in Season 1. I mean, a ton, bro.
Yeah.
But the majority of everything that we learned is that soups are weird.
Weirdos.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, I would probably never want to be a superhero or supervillain in this world. Most of them got all the problems we got: drinking, drugs,
just with
cheating,
superpowers.
But they also got soup problems, like being an egotistical maniac that can blow people up with their mind.
Right.
Last left off with finding out that Rebecca is still alive, and oh my God, Homelander's son is too. Dun 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 dun. So strap in and get those 15,000 likes if you want to see season 3
right
video,
now.
because that finale was crazy. I know y'all saw that, and let's get straight into The Boys.
Let's talk about it.
Two.
Get that 15K likes, or I'm gonna have to rock you.
That was fire, right? The little effect. That was trash. All right, Yo, we start the story off with straight action. Also, I'm gonna be honest, YouTube been tripping with the monetization, especially with stuff that's more gruesome. So I'm gonna have to blur a lot of the blood. And by
we need you to get that bag.
Most of it. You know what I'm saying? I can show a few things, but they be tripping about the ass suitability and the age restriction. I gotta be safe. We start off with Black Noir infiltrating a super terrorist. Then you already know when Black Noir is on the scene, it's about to get real sticky for
the put the knife in him.
That was the craziest adjective I could have picked for this. I ain't gonna lie, I must be off a perk this morning. But anyways, my man Stan Edgar is giving reports. This is where we first get to see big homie Stan Edgar, top of the top, cream of the crop involved. And he is the same guy that plays Gus on Breaking Bad, so you know he's about to be fired.
Hello. And welcome to the Los Pollos Hermanos family.
It's kind of funny seeing the dichotomy between what's going on as he's giving reports and Black Noir is fighting super terrorists, but that's hilarious. So Black Noir is in there smoking everybody in this building. He ends up killing the soup, but not before the soup blows up, hits him with that y'all mean. The soup is basically just a nuke. He just
we got massive constipation.
3, if you're on that, you feel me?
But he constipation.
Up, hits this dude with all he got. Pause. That was crazy. And Black Noir,
all right, granddad.
Yummy. Eats that, bro. He eats that.
Like, that's cool.
That attack did nothing to Black Noir. He brushed that off like he's trying to get waves. I ain't gonna lie. So he ends up smoking the super terrorist, but he does it right in front of his kid. After he decapitates this guy, he walks out with his head in front of his kid, and he picks up a little teddy bear and he's trying to play with it in front of the kid. Like, yo, Black Noir is
right. Like, come on, bro. You're on.
Bro. What's up with him? Anyways, on to the next hilarious thing that Vault puts together, which is Translucent's fake behind funeral, bro. Cause, bro, come on, yo. They got this glass case up there, this see-through ass case. And you know ain't no body in there. Right. That man Translucent ain't always invisible.
Come on.
I mean, when he's trying to be, he is, I guess, you feel me? But
we know.
Dead, so how would he be holding it up?
This is a YouTube short explaining how to make a potion of invisibility in under 1 minute.
Anyways, it don't matter. Homelander gives this fake speech about how Translucent was a hero.
We don't care.
And how he's always been a loyal female friend to him, and then they got Starlight up here singing like she in Boys the Men.
She don't care.
Spears singing
Right.
this Christina Aguilera.
Christina
Why was she up there hitting
Aguilera.
them notes though? I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, she
Now
was.
that we're past his fake funeral, let's fast forward to our favorite, and by favorite I mean the character that most of us hate more than any other character. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I hate this dude. The Deep. Deep is having a midlife crisis at a water park, and I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. What is going on with you? Last time we saw him, bro, this dude was having a midlife crisis. He's shaving his head. He all weird. Like, what's going on with bro? Next time we see him, he having a midlife crisis at a water park in front of all these kids. They end up arresting him. And some black guy who's like a fake Hawkeye comes and bails him out. I ain't gonna lie, if you don't get your fake Hawkeye looking ass out of here, fake Robin Hood looking at, like what's up with this dude? Like, I'm just saying, fake Deadshot looking at. Nah,
that's Falcon ear.
Right? Now and ask him, does he want a Fresca? Now keep in mind, this Fresca thing is something that gets brought up a lot with this collective, the church that is literally just a fucking cult. But you know, I digress.
You know where that's going.
In deep trouble. And anyways, moving on. Huey and the gang are in deep trouble, man. Not to continue the deep bars that I've been kind of continuing since talking about the deep a few seconds ago, but whatever, man. Pun intended. There is some deep shit, bro. Butcher's on the news, like they blamed him for killing Madeline when clearly it was Homelander putting lasers in her fucking brain.
Literally.
But whatever. The whole group is known now. They're world famous. And they're fugitives. So, you know, we got to deal with that this season. Yay! Yeah. Homelander's weird.
A lot.
He's in a room drinking milk out of a container from Madeline that she had in her fridge. Madeline's room's getting kind of renovated. They're changing it because Ashley has got the new
why
position.
Do you have that, though?
But
you know what I'm saying? Why do you
Homelander
have
gets
that?
caught drinking nasty milk that he warms up with his laser eyes, and Ashley just walks in and pretends that it doesn't happen. What in the fuck are we doing right now? Homelander, what is up with you and your fixation with milk? I honestly feel like you need help. They should have named you Mother's Milk instead, bro. I'm gonna be honest. In the comic book, it's weird, but Mother's Milk had to drink his mother's milk to survive. I just found out that's why he's called Mother's Milk. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, that I guess is something that they passed on to Homelander, but whatever, bro. That's just weird.
You can say I'm in love with Coco.
So they're trying to find a translucent replacement. This part is hilarious, bro. They end up going with this guy Blind Spot. They end up going with Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder, you feel me? All the blind guys that are fans. The problem is, Homelander does not want a new member that is disabled because he's a bigot. This guy's literally atheist, bro. He's atheist, he's transphobic, he's homophobic.
Literally everything.
Bro. Homelander is a terrible person, but literally, whatever, I digress. He smacks both ears of this guy Blind Spot. And he's like, what'll happen if Mickey? And I'm like, oh my God. Yep, you're just a regular blind person.
Why would you do that?
I can't believe that you would want me to put a disabled person on the 7. I'm like, God damn. Bro, somebody stop him, bro. I'm just saying. After Huey, Starlight, and the gang. Now, Huey and Starlight done met up. I would drag Homelander. But Starlight has to meet with this person that she used to be in her little, like, church thing with. It's this weird-ass guy that works with Vault, but he's also a suit. Now, he be charging people to let them cut his limbs off. Oh, this car. I'm about to cut the limbs off of the driver of that car. I'm okay.
I got you saying I got you.
All right, Sin, relax. Anyways, this guy lets people chop his limbs off because they can regenerate, and he charges people. He's weird. Starlight records him and blackmails him. She's like, look, I need you to get me some Compound V from Vault because we're going to use it to expose Vault. And if you don't do it, I'm going to tell everybody that you're in here being a suit prostitute. Yeah, I know what y'all are thinking. What kind of Christian would do this? Some Christians are not good people, man.
Not all of them.
Some people, every group has bad ones.
Yeah, we have bad
Anyways,
ones.
moving on.
A lot of everybody is not a good person.
With a cult right now, and he meets Carol.
He's in deep with the cult right now.
Bro. I'm gonna be honest, yo. She's weird, bro. She's like
all these folks are
counselor,
weird.
Basically. She's got all the clients. She be cutting it up. You feel me? She's telling Deep that he got to get married to somebody. He got to get a fake wife to help him like look like he cares about women again to try to get him back into the 7. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Deep, why are you falling for this?
Right,
they
you're
end up
dummy.
giving this dude shrooms. This man is tripping balls off shrooms, bro. He's in his room feeling his gills. His gills are talking to him. I'm like, Deep, oh my God, Deep. You're so handsome, and the world doesn't see what we see. You're beautiful. That's so, He's like, you have to learn to love us. He starts filling his gills up. I'm like, oh nah. They got this man committing fellatio in his son and his gills, bro. Get this horny ass C dude out of here, bro. Bro, don't ever give this man Deep a job at an aquarium, bro, because
Please
he's about to
don't.
do really strange things with the
Very
animals. I'm just
strange.
saying. Bro about to be harassing the sea lions. I'm just, oh my God, bro, this dude's weird. I know you're probably wondering, what's Homelander and the other guys doing?
Nada.
Well, let's talk about it. So they're at this little movie scene, and it's like this fake ass movie. Nobody cares about it. It's whole army moment and all this stuff with Homelander and shit. You know how they be doing those little stupid scripted movies. It's kind of funny though, because Seth Rogen will randomly pop up, and you're like, yo, my nigga Seth Rogen here,
right?
But like, he is like one of the people that's like mainly pushing the boys. I don't know if he directs or produces, or if he's like just the person funding some of it. I don't know. Seth Rogen does something. Is he ready for it? I have no idea, bro. It doesn't matter, bro. That guy literally doesn't matter. Seth Rogen's involved somehow. That's all y'all need to know. Right. One of y'all three best to tell me in the comments. But anyways, they're at this movie and they meet the new member of the 7 that Stan Edgar had personally picked, Stormfront. And we're gonna learn a lot.
That's a garbage name.
Stormfront, because Jesus
That's what this sounds like
Christ.
a hard finisher night.
Get your swastikas ready. Anyways, let's move on.
Stormfront,
Stan Edgar and Homelander have a conversation after this because Homelander's very upset. And normally I would tell you what Stan told him, but you know I gotta hit y'all with that hood translation. My man Stan said, Yo, gang. Yo, it's your boy. Man, f all that. It's your boy straight out of Breaking Bad. Because they done got me a new job on the set. You feel me?
Yeah,
I'm out here with the boys, you know what I'm saying? But listen, Homelander, you a bitch. I'm gonna be straight up with you, bro. All that little baby shit you doing, bro, I'm not trying to hear none of that. None of that. Like, you come in here telling me I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Man, you talking about Chief Keef ain't this, Chief Keef ain't all that. I mean, my fault, I'm getting out of here. Listen, you ain't doing shit, boy. You fake as hell, weird ass fake Captain America, Superman crossover. You think you fire, you not. I'll run shit in here, boy. I'm not scared of you.
This is
none
my
of
house.
Baby ass soups. We a pharmaceutical company, not no superhero company. We shipping that Compound V off. Stop playing with me, man. With your little stupid ass suits, dumb ass cape. You got an American flag as a cape. You're so weird.
Garbage.
Man, I swear to God, yo, go sing the Star Spangled Banner.
He said, "This my round."
Heavy to Homelander. I ain't gonna lie.
Look at Homelander.
But you're finally back at this point, bro. He was missing for like the whole first episode, but he comes back at the end of it and he's like, "Daddy's home." And I'm not gonna lie, this man Huey is mad as hell, boy. I'm gonna come all the way clean. We finally find out that this man Homelander knows where the kid is. So Ryan is still alive and he basically made a deal with Rebecca that I let Butcher go, I won't kill him, but I get to see my son whenever I want. I get to talk to him. I get to try to push him to do, you know, powerful things. I get to try to make him use his powers and gaslight him and make him a terrible person like me. That's basically what he tried to do this entire season, but you know, I digress. He's playing catch with his son and he's like, you can't even throw a fastball. You know you got powers. He's like, I don't have powers like you, Dad. Bro,
gaslighting is crazy.
Things to this kid. Jesus Christ, yo. Like for instance, I'll go through a few of them, right? Like, cause I don't want to deep dive into every situation, but I'll talk about a few things, right? So the first thing he does with this kid is tells him he has powers, right? It starts off gentle. He being nice to him, reading him bedtime stories, everything cool, right? Then he got the kid on the roof one day and he's like, I'm gonna make you jump because you can fly. And the kid is like, please don't make me jump. And then this nigga pushes him off the roof. It's a 20-foot drop and this kid drops. He passes out for a minute. His mom freaks the hell out. He's like, it's just a 20-foot drop. He's all right. He gets up and he's like, see, he's fine because he's my son. And I'm like, bro, come on. And in this moment, this kid gets up and he's like, bro, I'm not like you. I fucking hate you. And then you see these laser beams come from his eyes for a second. So clearly the kid has powers and Homelander has seen this and it's made him want to make this kid be terrible even more. Homelander is trying to create a little him.
Right. We don't need two of you.
Bro, and I'm not with it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
We don't need
Jesus
two of
Christ,
you.
Season 3, we got a lot to talk about when we get there.
Yeah, there's gonna be.
Oh my God. But anyways, that's all we're gonna talk about for now. Let's move on. So there's this whole moment where Stormlight, bro.
Stormlight.
Oh my God, I'm gonna keep doing this. I already know. Starlight, Stormfront are together, bro. And May was supposed to be there, but she faked like an emergency. Something happened with Elena, whatever. We'll talk about that later. It's not relevant right now. Anyways, Stormfront is putting up this act like she's like this super feminist and all of this stuff. She's talking back to Vought. So Starlight, of course, thinks she's all that in a bag of chips. In the same breath, A-Train returns, which is kind of freaky because the last time we saw A-Train, yes, Starlight, she did save him, but she also has been being a traitor and A-Train knows about it, and he also talks crazy to her. But anyway, moving on. Gecko, the weird ass dude that Starlight had blackmailed, brings
Another
her to
weirdo.
Compound V. And luckily A-Train thought he saw it, but he didn't. Well, he did, but she hit it well. It doesn't matter. Anyways, the important part here is that A-Train is back. He's mad as hell at Starlight. Starlight is trying to play the old like victim, like, oh, I was there for you every time I prayed for you and all that. Because she don't want to get told on. And we now have Compound V. That's the only thing that y'all need to understand. Now, the whole time that this is going on, we found out that there's this new soup terrorist. And they basically have been chasing them around. And by them, I mean Huey, you feel me, Butcher, and all of them, Kimiko. Now, they pull up on the soup terrorist in this store, and Kimiko's about to confront him, but instead of attacking this, she hugs him. And we realize that this entire time, she's been trying to convey to them that this is her brother. It's her brother from the backstory in first season. Bro, at this point, I'm super confused. You can tell by the hat. Yo, am I supposed to not like this guy or what? Like, I don't know. There's this whole messed up thing with her and her brother. She ends up putting him to sleep with a chokehold. I ain't gonna lie, Kimiko need to join the UFC because she'll put But they are basically locking him up because they realize that he is a danger and he's going to endanger other people. It's a whole convoluted thing because they don't want to like do what Vault wants, but also Vault would want this guy to be captured. It's really weird, bro. I'm gonna be honest, but it doesn't matter. Now, before any of this really truly transpired and happened, though, Huey is the reason why Kimiko and her brother got away initially. And because of this, Butcher punches him in the mouth. But this man got his lick back immediately. With the brother's locked up. He swung on Butcher, rocked this guy, go like, Butcher ate it, and literally nothing happened. And Mother's Milk had to hold him back so Butcher didn't kill him. But I mean, he still rocked him back. That's the first time Huey ain't been a pussy like since I don't know when.
Look,
Starlight really put in that puddle full of pain, put in that work because the Compound V got exposed. Everybody's super happy, bro, but he is not about to give Huey this W, bro. He's like, nah, I'm on some hating shit.
Yeah,
which
he hating.
Matter, bro, because Compound V got exposed.
Facts.
But the good times didn't last because Kimiko's brother got away by peeing in a cup. It reminded me dead of the translucent thing. Well, he didn't pee in a cup. I think translucent did that. But he like used his powers to like move a drink. And then like he did something with it. I forgot exactly what he did with it, but he got away with some liquid in the drink. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
My point is, this man, Kimiko's brother, done got away. He blew up an NYPD helicopter. Now there's a problem because Vault knows where they're at. This man Deep is chasing them on a whale, bro. This
Look at how he looking,
and
bro.
they impaled a whale with a boat. The boat flies into the whale.
Took that whale out.
Guts everywhere. This man Huey is sitting inside of the whale having a midlife crisis, bro. He's in there hyperventilating.
Look at what you got to deal with, bro.
Every time he breathing in and out, he got whale intestines going in his nostrils, bro. Like this man is in here tripping. Butcher tried to pull him out. Mother's Milk had to go in and talk to him, bro. It is crazy, bro.
Look at all the stuff he got to deal with. I would not be moving either.
I'm sitting in that whale, bro. But they end up going in this tunnel system at this point because they're trying to get away from these dumbass soups, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, this man A-Train in there trying to run, but his heart failing, weird ass boy.
Exactly.
A-Train, but then I don't because he's a bitch.
Yeah, you a weirdo.
He's also Sly Cooper. You feel me? A raccoon. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
We know.
Moving on, though, bro. Starlight found Huey, bro, but also Homelander did. So she had to play it off and attack him. Now, this is a messed up part because Homelander was like, yo, kill Huey or I'm going to kill him. And you. And I was like, oh, shit.
That's
like,
crazy.
At this point, you kind of got to kill him, bro.
Right.
And I thought Starlight was about to, but Kimiko's brother came so clutch, yo, and knocked a whole bunch of shit into him. Homelander got piled to the ground with a bunch of rubble.
Yeah.
Now, of course, he's just gonna fly through it as Homelander, but still, it doesn't matter. The point is, Kimiko's brother saved the day, but he ain't saved the day from this goddamn neo-Nazi, bro. Stormlight is a goddamn Nazi, bro. I forgot to tell. Why didn't I forget? I was just waiting for this moment because her true colors done truthfully came out, bro. Oh my God. So she goes into this low-income housing unit, this like apartment complex, because Kimiko and Kimiko's brother are running away. She ends up killing a bunch of black people in here, bro.
Crazy.
Kills the first black guy, just the dad of this family.
Turned around and did
piece of shit. Got him electrified on the wall, bro. She static shocked this.
Right.
Bro, she is blowing up this whole complex, killing multiple people, bro. I'm like, yo, there's no way I'm about to let her slide with this, bro. How is she getting away with all of this? She ends up going up there, yo, and she is choking Kimiko out, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, yo, if this car don't stop going in the background,
just let me know.
I'm about to choke out. Drive her the car, I swear to God, bro.
Let me know.
But yo, how the tables have turned, or how the turntables, bro.
How the
Because Kimiko, the
turntables
one that's
have
usually
turned.
doing the choking, is getting choked.
Choke
But her
me
brother
like you
tries
hate
to
me,
save
but
the
you love
day
me,
and
you
ends
know?
up getting turned into a fucking barbecue. She electrocutes this to death, bro. Smokes this right in front of Kimiko. I'm like, yo, there's no way that you're killing my brother in front of me and I'm not gonna do anything. Kimiko freaks
knifing him,
out, bro.
striking him.
I would have too, bro. I'm gonna be honest. But she froze up. She be freezing. She
no.
just sat
Touch
there.
my
I'm
sister.
like, yo, every time I do that noise, my editor puts an ambulance in the background, and it does sound like that. I'm gonna be honest, but
Dude.
Homelander shows up and he's mad because he was like, that was mine. I'm like, shut your bitch ass up.
Right,
Anyways,
crying.
moving on. Speaking of Homelander, this nigga's weird. Bro, we in here with Doppelganger with a fake Madeline. Getting breastfed, getting all these affirmations told to him, getting petted like a fucking gerbil. Bro,
He's
this
a
man is
rat.
in here on some weird shit.
He
with
look
this
like a
fat
fairy.
Doppelganger ass dude.
Like a
Bro was
little
holding this
muskrat.
shit so long that it started hurting him. And he turned back to himself for a minute. Homelander sits up and he's like, change back now. I'm like, oh nah, bro, come on, yo. I ain't gonna lie, yo, he was about to smoke this dude, so he ended up going back into this shape. But yo, this dude is weird. Oh yeah,
Right.
speaking of Homelander though, in this next part, bro, he was about to kill Starlight in the elevator. I ain't gonna lie, he put his fingers to her ribs. I was like, oh yeah, he's about to smoke her. I already know. This man is not playing with her. But she plays it off and tells him that she hates Huey, and he ends up sparing her life. I ain't gonna lie.
Look
We
at his
also
eyes.
find out in
He-
an interview
he
now
deserves an
that
award for
Maeve
how
is
he was
gay.
acting.
Well, we already knew that, but Homelander done broadcasted it to the world.
Facts.
And now they're trying to turn Maeve and Elena into this like super like LGBTQ plus like couple, and oh, it's the best gay couple in the world type shit, bro. They're
We
really
know.
weird, bro. I ain't
We
gonna
know
lie.
how
They be
social
pandering.
media
You know how
do.
people do, bro. Big companies
Yeah.
and shit. That's basically what they're trying to turn their relationship into, which is kind of lame as hell. Why are y'all doing that to them? Just let them live, yo. Homelander weird, bro. He got
Very.
obsessions with people.
Very.
Anyways, around this time, they're ending up going to this place in Georgia, and by they I mean Huey, Mother's Milk,
Gang.
Starlight, I think it was Georgia, to find out information on Stormfront. So they end up going and they meet this woman, and they find out through this woman that Stormfront is a Nazi. Now, I've already told you this, but it is what it is. They find out that she is Lady Liberty and that she, back in the day, killed this woman that they're talking to's father. With this information, they're going to try to pretty much expose Stormfront, find out what type of weird shit she got going on, and expose her wrongdoings to the world. As they should, because Nazis, bro.
Right.
Like, what are we talking about?
What are we talking
Bro, this
about?
next part was kind of crazy. So Homelander and Stormfront have to end up having this conversation, right? Because this man Homelander done smoked somebody in Africa, killed this little boy
Look
because
at
he
what
was
him,
trying to
like-
kill a terrorist, I think. But he killed a boy that was behind him with his stupid lasers. So Stormfront is trying to teach him how to turn all his negativity into positivity and to get his points back up. Basically turning him into her little neo-Nazi puppet, but he doesn't really realize that because Homelander's not very smart. He's smart, but
he's not
like
aware.
lacks common sense.
Yeah.
And when it comes to anything like common sense or
he don't know.
what's the word I'm looking for? Anything that's like social, he has no idea what he just has no social skills, bro.
Yeah,
he might be on
all.
the spectrum. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not trying to be funny, but I don't think he understands how to interact socially because of how his life was. Moving on though, we have a big problem. See, Butcher done had this conversation with Homelander, and he realizes he's in a lot of trouble. And because he's in a lot of trouble, he wants to get off the grid. So he talks to Huey as well, and Huey uses contest clues with Mother's Milk to basically find out what Butcher is. He walks up to Mother's Milk, and he's like, yo, what show you watching? And Mother Milk was like, it's a show called Eat My Dick. I ain't gonna lie, this had me weak. We find out that this man Butcher done went to his aunt's house where his dog Terror is. I'm about to cause a terror because these cars keep coming in the background of my
let
videos.
me know I got the blade right here.
Anyways, he's hiding out here, but he ends up getting confronted by Huey and Mother's Milk, and he's like, I'm gonna leave. And then he walks outside, and guess who he sees on a roof with a sniper rifle?
Come on. We know.
Black Noir, Jesus Christ, why? So Black Noir done chased this here, bro, and he's gonna try to smoke this man Butcher. So Butcher was like, oh, all right, bet. He wants to smoke us? He gonna do it with an audience. And they call the fire department and tell them that the whole neighborhood had a gas leak. So now there's a bunch of people. They're basically just buying time, though, at this point. I'm gonna be honest. But before we tell you what happened with Black Noir and Huey in the group, let's talk about Homelander's speech. He goes to give a speech because he's down a bunch of points because he smoked someone in Africa. And as he's here interrupting Victoria Newman's speech, the one that they're protesting against him, the entire crowd, even the military guy that was there, is against him. And he ends up imagining him lasering the entire crowd of people. And all I'm sitting here thinking is, Jesus Christ, did he just kill all these people? Luckily, it was just a dramatization because I honestly thought that Homelander snapped, which is probably the worst case scenario, literally, in any facet and facility, but it doesn't matter.
He snapped. We have nowhere to...
Inevitable.
We literally have no way to stop him.
But I just
like, I'm not there to stop him.
He lasered an entire group of people. Bro mowed these down like he was cutting his lawn. Easy peasy, beautiful.
It was so easy.
Girl. Go turn this shit to a slaughterhouse.
Right.
Go behind a deli counter running deals on the human limbs. Oh yeah, by the way, A-Train got kicked out of the 7. I forgot to mention that because, like, A-Train, who cares?
Yeah, we don't
he's
care.
He's going through this whole, like, crisis, too, where they're trying to get him to retire. He doesn't want to do the lines in a movie, which is his send-off speech, yada, yada, yada. He ends up joining the collective with the Deep, the cult members, to try to get back into the 7.
Of course, the weirdos.
The only thing that's relevant here is he realizes, kind of, that Stormfront is a fucking Nazi racist. But whatever, we already knew that.
We know that.
The fire truck leaves, and Black Noir is finally in the house, and he starts punishing, and I mean punishing these niggas. Mickey. Bro, they had no chance in hell.
The squabbles was not there for Hugh and Butcher and them.
No chance in hell.
Vince McMahon.
Bro, they had no chance. Bro, he was in there punishing him. So Butcher, before Black Noir was about to kill Huey, was like, whoa, if you kill him, I'm gonna tell the world about Homelander's son, the one that you're trying to hide. And as this is happening, Stan Edgar calls and he's like, well, how do I know you're telling the truth? He's like, well, try it. And I'm like, first off, I know Butcher is supposed to be British. Y'all keep telling me that in the comments of the last video, but he does sound Australian.
He do though,
Does he not sound like an Aussie? I'm just saying.
He do.
Anyways, it was pretty funny the way that he was reacting to all of this, but Stan Edgar calls Black Noir off because he's afraid that this information will get revealed. Oh yeah, and this episode was kind of terrible because Homelander and Stormfront start having sex with each other. Now they're in this weird relationship. Jesus Christ, like we need a Nazi and the world's strongest man to have any type of relations. Like that's like Whitebeard having a relationship with Hitler, but I mean, you know, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm moving on. They find out that there's some information they could get at this crazy hospital.
That's
and it's
a crazy
supposed to just
image.
be this hospital, this facility, but it ends up being this crazy house for soups that they've been collecting and giving V to, and doing experiments on. Stormfront is trying to create an army of soups. It's very weird, but anyways, they find out Lamplighter's still alive, the one that blew up the old bitch's grandchildren.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm about to blow up this car. That is the 5th time in this video.
That's crazy.
Like, we need a counter for this. I'm just saying, like, editor, go back, and I didn't say this back then, but go back and put a counter up. Jesus Christ. Anyways, she's trying to create an entire super army for her neo-Nazi army weird fetish she got going on. Anyways, the Lamplighter is still alive, and Frenchie can't stand this and confronts him in the hallway. And Jesus Christ, this whole thing gets messed up because Lamplighter accidentally burns the door off of this one room where this person Cindy is. I forgot about Cindy when I was watching season 3, but apparently she's going to come back in a later season. She's very powerful.
Very
you know how
insane.
like the person that explodes brains is? Well, she does this with her hands and their entire body. She just has telepathic power. She's like Charles Xavier type beat. She ends up letting all the soups out, even Love Sausage, the one who was like in season 3. I remember season 3, and spoiler alert real quick. Y'all remember when Mother's Milk had the big ass penis on him? Y'all remember that, right? That was the same penis that choked him in this facility. I didn't even know that. Now Huey's outside with this man Butcher, and because a Soup walked outside, Huey ends up getting hurt. He gets stabbed up like a British nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Now Starlight and Butcher, they end up stealing this car from this guy. They drive him to where Starlight can get power. She ends up cauterizing his wound, and they take him to the hospital. He's alright. I ain't gonna lie though, bro. He got stabbed up something crazy. I thought he was about to be out the paint. And I ain't talking 2K. I thought this was really gone. Back at the crazy facility, Stormfront walks in and electrocutes Cindy. I thought Cindy was dead. I ain't gonna lie. But also Lamplighter comes in and tries to play everything off. He's like, oh yeah, we're good. Like, you know, everything's fine. fine, and they end up actually getting away. Now, the old lady that got her grandkids charred up confronts him, and I thought she was going to smoke him right then and there, but she actually lets him live, which is kind of surprising. I'm not going to lie. They end up trying to basically use him instead of killing him. I don't know what's up with them and not just killing people when they have the chance, but you know, whatever. I guess it's just what they're not trying to do.
I'm lifting the pole.
Kind of fucked up though, because this dumbass, Starlight and Starlight's mom is in a restaurant. They're talking back and forth. Hey, mom, da 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 da. And her mom's like, yeah, I called Vault. I'm like, why would you do that? Black Noir came through gassing, stole Starlight up.
Looking like a Call of Duty cutscene.
How he is probably the most consistent war dog in Vault.
Literally.
Even more than Homelander. This get the job done. I'm just saying. Now, Starlight's in this weird-ass room, and Huey decides that him and Lamplighter are going to go save her. Now, before we talk about that, we got to have a little side note here. Butcher got lied to by his mom. His mom said, your dad's dead. He shows up, his dad's not dead. They had this whole conversation, and you know, I was going to tell y'all what his dad said because it was crazy, but I got to hit y'all with that hood translation. His dad was like, yo, first off, pip, cheerio and all that, beans and toast, you feel me? Shout out UK and all that. Hey, yo, listen, son, you was a bitch back in the day, I ain't gonna lie. All that tough love I gave you made you the man you are. Look at you now, tough as hell. Got this little leather jacket on. You think you a mother motorcycle gang, don't you? Sons of Anarchy, don't you? But anyway, your brother, the one that off this up. Yo, that's a car in the background. Yo, I'm breaking the fourth wall. Oh, yo, my fault. Anyway, your brother though, the one that smoked this up, that is a bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Why you smoking so? What's up with that, man? Like, man, come on, bro. Like, you would never do that. I'm just saying, though. But anyways, yeah, I guess you're welcome, I guess. You feel me? Like, you feel me? For doing everything I did for you, bitch ass. I ain't gonna lie, yo. It was so toxic. Speaking of toxic, yo, this nigga Homelander done took Stormfront to meet his son, bro. It's bad enough that they've been fucking, but now they trying to play house right in front of Rebecca. Come on, yo. I'm just saying. They play this whole family thing, yo. They take him to Vault World. He had a crisis because too many people were around. They end up going to this cabin. You feel me? I'm gonna skip past most of this stuff.
It don't really matter.
Just really some toxicity. Like, how you gonna play family like that in front of them? Take the son away. Rebecca freaking out. But anyways, keep in mind that they're at this cabin at support. Now, where's Starlight? Oh yeah, locked in a small padded room. So Huey shows up with Lamplighter, and this nigga Lamplighter is terrible, bro. He ends up going to the room of the 7 and sees that his statue was gone. This was his final straw. The straw that broke the camel's back, because he engulfs himself in flames and kills himself. This causes a fire in the building and causes the fire alarm to go off, which Starlight uses to get out. Now, the problem is, as soon as she gets out, this man Black Noir is on her ass punishing her. Maeve shows up, puts this nigga in the chokehold, and puts an almond joy in his mouth. I ain't gonna lie, he got a tree nut allergy. She kicks his EpiPen out the way and everything. I said, oh nah, Maeve is different. Again, yo. Maeve, that's hilarious, though. She gets it done, I'm not gonna lie, yo. That's hilarious, really out here. Black Noir, he got took out by brain damage or something. I don't know, it's weird, but he's alright though. Like, he cool. He'll be back. He'll be season 3 and all that. Don't worry about my man Black Noir to go. You feel me? But because of May's intervention, they finally got away. Huey, I guess, is okay, even though he's kind of like messed up. He had to slice off Lamplighter's hand, so that probably was like causing mental trauma. But you know, not for me at this point. Got away. Now at this point, Butcher and my man Stan Ecker meet up, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, yo, this conversation was mad funny. Stan was basically telling him, like, yo, I can't just wild out on this Nazi. I don't like her, I'm black. But that's a white man's privilege. I can't trip out as a black man, you know that. And then Butcher was like, look, man, I'm gonna get Ryan back. We gonna make a deal. I'm gonna get Ryan. Y'all get him, save him, you feel me? Your secret safe, but also I get my wife back. He was gonna lie to her and have them gaslight her about Ryan so he could be with his wife. This is ruthless. Butcher has no soul at all. Now, of course, he doesn't do this, but you know, it doesn't matter. Anyways, they plan on getting Ryan back, so they make a plan to go get him out of this cabin. The first step of this was exposing Stormfront for the Nazi that she is. They put it everywhere on TV. Look at him. It was like, yo, breaking news. Look at him, man. Yo, Stormfront is a fucking Nazi, y'all. Yo, she out here hailing Hitler and all that. Yo, man, I ain't gonna lie, she kind of bad though. I was trying to hit, but yo, now I can't even hit for real. Like, she out here hailing. Yo, come on, yo. I knew she was on Kinder toting in Black Ops 1. Her weird ass. She probably got a Nazi zombie army just waiting. I ain't gonna lie. She 100 years old too, old ass bitch. Right. You still bad though. Yo, hit me up. My number is 555. Hey, yo, my fault. Now, Stormfront dips off because this is happening. That was their first plan. They also make this really loud noise with these Vought Sonics to kind of like scare Homelander into going there so they could get Ryan. But he decided to take Ryan and Rebecca and have Mother's Milk drive them away. This doesn't work. Mother's Milk's trying to drive them away. Stormfront shows up, lightens the whole car on her static shock. once again. Think she in L, don't she? Now everybody's
Right.
okay, but Starlight and Kimiko get the box and Stormfront. Mickey, but they're getting dragged. Like, she's doing them dirty. I'm not gonna lie. Lightning this. Kick, punch, Mickey,
That would
throw.
never,
But my homie,
respectfully,
once
that would not be
again,
me.
Big Maeve. Diet, Wonder Woman shows up to save the day.
Bingo.
Start mixing. Girls really do get it done, yo, because they had her on the ground,
Look,
stomping her.
fight back. Looking like the
Running man, that
JoJo.
JoJo's meme. I ain't gonna lie. You remember when they was on the boat and the Rasha and all them, they was stepping on that dude? Bro, that's what they did to her. I'm not gonna hold you. They was punishing her on the ground. Now, Stormfront flew off so she didn't die and went to confront Rebecca and Ryan. Also, Butcher is there too, you feel me? She starts choking Rebecca's life away,
Bro, me and
which
Sam be
triggered
right here.
Ryan freaks out and blows her to smithereens. Hits her with that Yamin out the eye sockets. I ain't gonna lie. He said,
did.
it look like Cyclops when he takes
Oh,
his
me.
goggles off. I ain't gonna hold you.
Start
But he
freaking out.
also hit his mom in the neck. So his mom is like also dying. But you know, the good news is this dumbass Nazi on the ground singing her little German weird shit.
I would've
She's like
stomped on her
barbecue.
head.
You feel me?
Barbecue chicken alert.
Barbecue
Shit,
chicken
you feel me?
alert.
But anyways, Homelander shows up. He's heartbroken.
I would've
And he's
stomped
about
out,
to
though.
take Ryan away. But luckily, Maeve coming in clutch again. She's the VIP of this season.
Right.
Puts up the video of the airplane. And she was like, yeah, if you even try to do anything to me, Starlight, or this boy, I'm gonna show everybody what you did on that goddamn airplane that day, and nobody's gonna love you. And I ain't gonna lie, it worked, yo. This nigga's a bitch. I ain't gonna hold you. He just let everything happen. Wrapping up all the little loose ends too. A-Train's back in the 7 now. He actually got what he needed out of the call, but the Deep didn't. That nigga got I ain't gonna lie, he
Yeah,
mad as
yeah,
hell.
yeah.
Huey and Starlight still together. Butcher and Ryan cool. He hiding out with the old bitch, the CIA. No, not for the CIA, the old bitch. That was like the grandkids got fucked up. I need to learn her
Yeah.
name. I still don't know. I ain't gonna
Grace
lie. But we
Mallory.
also find out that Victoria Newman is the head splody bitch. The bitch that blew up all of those heads in that goddamn Compound V meeting. Bro, they was about to take the niggas to trial and she blew up everybody in there, bro. Yeah, this bitch. Yeah, she's she's the one that exploded in everybody's heads. I ain't gonna lie. She bad too though. Like, you feel me? Explode. Make my other head explode. This dumbass nigga Huey working with her. Simp ass nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Huey is a dick eater.
Right. Boy be munching, boy. Like, man up. Stand up. Stand up. You weak in the knees. Stand up. Oh, man. I love it. I love Sin, bro. Sin is stupid, bro. I be telling you. Me and Sin be right here connected sometimes. You feel me? So, with that being said, Sin channel gonna be linked down below, along with the original video. Make sure you go show some love. Get them 15,000 likes for the next one. I know y'all want it. I know y'all want it. I know y'all want it. Come on. Look at me in my eyes and tell me y'all want none. Just saying the cover season 3. Come on. Go get them 15K likes. Go like all his other videos so we can get them goals for the other videos. You feel me? I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace. You know what I'm saying?
今日も食べてみたけどまだ酸っぱくてないな私みたい